everyone, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and you'll be updated every time we put up a new video. Today, as you can see here, we have a small yard scraper repair going on. It's kind of typical of the kind of jobs we'd be doing for guys this time of the year. Basically it just broke off at the other side, so we're going to do a bit of reinforcing. We'll put a bracket from here to here, and same at the other side, which should stop it from breaking off there again. So that's where we're at today. So I'm going to plasma cut out two sections, you could call them. It'll go along here, down there, put a nice curve in it, onto this, and it should help things, it should strengthen the thing greatly. Other than that, we have a set of loader brackets to put on a grab. The man changed his tractor and loader, so he needs Euro brackets now opposed to the brackets that were on it, so we need to cut off the old ones and put on the Euro brackets. So that's kind of what we're going to be at today. Probably won't be the longest video in the world, but you'll be able to see me doing a bit of plasma cutting and a bit of welding and all that kind of stuff. We wouldn't exactly be fabricators, I suppose you could say, but we'd just do small kind of handy jobs like this that don't require a massive amount of skill level. So anyway, that's what I'm going to get stuck into, and I'll talk to you there soon. Okay, so I've marked out the general shape of the little piece we need to cut out. Obviously we need two of them, so once I've this one cut out and if I'm happy with it, I'll replicate that with another one. This is the plasma cutter torch. It's such a simple thing to use, really. All you're doing is pressing the trigger and away you go. The hardest thing about plasma cutting is kind of keeping it straight, really. It really is just a really simple process, and this is a cheap plasma cutter. This was only, I think this was only €150, so it's kind of on a budget, really. I know there's big plasma cutters that you get big money for, but this one does what we need to do fine, because we obviously don't do a lot with it. So that's basically it. I'm going to stick the camera down here and you'll see the plasma cutter working, and we'll cut this little section out. Okay, so as you can see, we have our brackets welded on now. There's a little triangle here, but I don't think I'm going to bother welding it in there, as if these brackets ever do need to be taken off again, it would be very awkward to get in there to cut them off. So I think there's enough on it to do. There's definitely a lot more that was on the brackets that were on it already, and they held for a number of years, so I don't think there's any fear of it. So with the we have the oh god, what's it called? We have the yard scraper done as well. That's gone off. That man actually collected it, and he's gone away with that now. So basically, fabrication wise, we're having a whole pile to do for other people. We have a trailer we must make a back door for, and must resheet the floor of it and just kind of square it up. Really, it's quite an old trailer, so it needs a bit of work done to it. But other than that, we have the land leveler and the bale handler to make for ourselves, so we'll be getting stuck into them over the next few weeks. And a small little update on this girl for ye all. As you can see, the sump is on. It's not fully on. I just put it on to make sure everything's lining up, and our chassis rails are on as well. So a bit of progress on this too. Slowly but surely we're getting there, but it's quite cold at the moment, so motivation to be outside in the shade at night isn't great. I must admit my father would be more motivated in that aspect of it than I would be, but kind of usually up to Christmas I'd try maybe and finish up some bit early, and later on, into next year then obviously spend a bit more time out here and all that kind of thing. So that's kind of it for this video. Thanks everyone for watching. It's great that everybody is watching them and commenting. I really like the interaction, which is kind of why I started doing this in the first place. Just a bit of conversation in the evenings there when you're sitting down. It's kind of nice to be talking to people that you normally wouldn't be speaking to. So that's kind of it for me. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you later in the week. Hopefully it'll be a bit of machinery work, because I don't want to have too much of the one thing being filmed all the time. So that's basically it, and we'll see you next week.